Hello everybody, Ninjo X the Enlightened Gamer here, bringing you a new Enlightened vlog, where today I'm going to discuss something that doesn't really get discussed a whole lot. Evil as it truly is. A lot of people say evil doesn't exist. What a wonderfully simple lie that is. Or that evil are people that don't believe in what you believe in. Another lie. What evil is... Well, I always thought evil was just kind of a heightened state of narcissism. It kind of is and it kind of isn't. What evil truly is selfishness. Picking yourself above all the others around you. Saying the needs of my one outweigh the needs of all of you, everybody else over here, because myself and also I, Enough of that. I think you get the point. True evil is selfishness. Not taking other people into consideration whenever performing actions. Or deliberately committing actions that harm others. With that said, can a person be evil? Not really. A good person can do evil things, and an evil person can do good things. Like with most of the other things I've talked about on this show, there is a gray area. But there are some people and some works that are black or white. That there is no in-between. That everything hinges on selfishness or giving into the gaming sociopath or the real-world sociopath. I don't feel anything and I'm the only one that's really here or matters, so I'm gonna kill and rape and pillage, plunder, destroy, maim, wreck, crush. Ruin other people's lives because it amuses me. If there is anything to fight against in this world, anything to fight against in this world, it's that. True evil. True evil, the desire to inflict on others because it amuses the self. The desire, holding yourself so much higher than others that you become the only thing that matters and everything else is a toy for your amusement. After all, you're the main character of your own life, except that you're not. Yes, you are the main character of your own life. You're the lead. But you're also the writer. And you also write chapters in other people's lives, or sentences, even if it's only a word in the book of their life. We're all writers. We're writing in the books of in our own books and in the books of everybody else's lives who we touch. It is impossible to live your life and not be affected by somebody else's. Well, what if you're born in the woods and then you never see any human beings again for the... Okay, very sarcastic viewer. You still were given birth to by your mother and conceived by your mother and father. Well, what if you were a test tube baby? What if they cloned you in a test tube? And then the they that cloned you still had some manner of effect on your birth, on your coming into existence. It is impossible to go through your life without being affected by somebody else. Impossible. Quite literally so. And we have a responsibility to each other to try and fight for peace, to try and fight for each other. To learn when it's appropriate to dole out mercy and vengeance. To be charitable to those who need us, but not allow ourselves to be abused by others. Life is a balancing act. It's a very, very precarious one. One force or one thing shifts slightly out of balance, and us and everything we know is gone. Well, that just means you gotta live it up more for today. No, don't live for today. As many people say that, don't do it. Don't live for today. Live for tomorrow. During today. Try to improve yourself. Try to learn. Try to grow. Try to become more enlightened so that tomorrow is better than today. And today is better than yesterday. Not just for yourself, but for the other people who are impacted by your life. As a content creator here on YouTube, I have to take that pledge for myself as well. I'm trying to live every day to the fullest by living to make each day after better. And I know that there will come a day when I live no more, when I die. It's just part of life that there should also be death. And when that time comes, then my last day will hopefully be the fullest one I've lived yet. A day where I've learned and grown so much that there's almost nowhere left for me to grow to. And I'll die. And hopefully there'll be a life after this, or something like that, or an afterlife, or whatever. If there isn't, then there isn't. If there isn't, then I want to make sure that true joy isn't a good time where you abuse your body and abuse everyone else around you. True joy is looking back on a year and saying, wow, I did everything that I could have done. I grew, I learned, and even though there were tough days, the year as a whole was a good one. That's how I look back at 2014. I look at it and I say, this was the year that I finally started to achieve my dream of becoming a YouTube content creator. Will it go anywhere? Maybe. I hope so. I've been putting a lot of effort into it. You guys know that. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. I've had other dreams that fell flat. I wrote a book that wasn't published. A book, a novel. 400 pages. Took me about 4 years. And I looked back on it and I read it and I said, I don't blame him for not wanting to publish this. It wasn't good enough. That is what true goodness is. True goodness is improving your day, improving your days by learning more in the present. Learn more in the present of the past to move towards a better future. True evil is actually living in the present exclusively. Ignoring what the past has taught us and what the future may bring so that you can live in the moment and abuse yourself and abuse your body. Well, today could be the last day I live, so I'm going to live it up. Live it up. I'm not saying don't have a good time. I'm saying have a great time. And as always, stay enlightened. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to end it right there, because I'm going to explain what stay enlightened means. Stay enlightened doesn't mean, I'm smarter than you, so you should try to be smart like me. What stay enlightened means is continue to learn, continue to grow. Don't let enough be enough. Continue to grow, continue to learn more from the past in the present of the future. To grow more, better, so that your next day is better than the last. Always. Always. Stay enlightened.